I was about 10 years old. It was our second day in camp at Little Bow. I was complaining to my Auntie Holly that I was old enough to pitch and sleep in my own tent alone. Besides, she let my older brother Corey sleep in his the previous night, so this was only fair. She reluctantly agreed. I remember being elated at the idea I could finally stay up all night and do my own thing. I pitched my tent 20 feet away from our trailer in a small cluster of trees, close enough so Auntie Holly could keep me in her sight. It was a beautiful night in Little Bow. The herd of vacationers hadn't strolled in yet for the long weekend, so there was a blissful, harmonious element to the campground, just us and nature at its purest. After dinner, I arranged all my items inside my tent for the night: flashlight, snacks, comic books. I arranged each specifically near my sleeping bag for easy access. I read a few pages, had a few snacks, and before I knew it, I was asleep under the stars. And this is where things get spooky. I woke up in the middle of the night, blinded by the darkness. I reached for my flashlight. It was gone. I fumbled around and scanned for anything I could touch. My tent was empty. To make things worse, my eyes were slightly beginning to adjust to the pitch dark. I confirmed all my items were gone. I was perplexed when suddenly I heard my tent zipper open. Zip! A shadow figure peered its head and torso inside. It entered the tent. I stood silent, stunned. Although I couldn't see this entity's eyes, I felt its gaze and an overwhelming, ominous sensation of malevolence. It moved at a blinding speed and began to attack me. I closed my eyes and screamed louder than I've ever screamed before. My Auntie Holly, hearing faint screams, frantically sent my brother to go and check up on me. When Corey entered the tent, the beaming luminosity of the moonlight enveloped. To my astonishment, all of my items were arranged exactly where I placed them, and the shadow was gone. I wasn't sure if I dreamt the whole thing. I told Corey, and he believed me. We walked back to the trailer. As we passed the thin clump of trees, I seen a figure spying on me and my brother, its head and torso slightly peeking behind the trunk. I yelled, "There it is!" The shadow hastily transmitted tree to tree approaching us. Corey grabbed me as hard as he could and pulled me into the trailer. Auntie Holly witnessed everything. It was the most terrifying experience. Auntie Holly always remembers. She had to hold me the entire night. I was shaking in her arms until I finally settled.